What's up, everyone? This is Zarina, your favorite Upland person who gives you the Friday floors. I'm going to go ahead and just get into it and tell you guys stay tuned for the floors and also stay tuned for a little treasure hunting. So let's go ahead and show my screen. And this is going to be our floor first. So last week I did the floor. It was July 5th. You can kind of see that over to the right. But this week we are looking at the floor right here. And I might make this just a bit smaller so you guys can see. Maybe that's, not sure that's that much better. Let me see. What looks good to you guys? Full screen? Let's just do full screen real quick. All right, so Arlington, top of the A's over here, going down on both sides. And I just, it looks like it's a lot of red, but only because some places are spread out due to these people who are in jail. Arlington didn't go down by that much. Bakersfield went down a little bit on the UPX side, stayed the same on the dollar side. A lot of these places that are at $3.15 really haven't changed as far as the dollar amount. Bleurain went down, but the ones that are on the floor right now are I think Wedding. The collection Wedding were at the floor. So if you're interested in that, I think is Bleurain the Wedding was? It might be Bleurain or it might be wherever Wedding is. I'll just tell you that collection is at the floor, wherever the city is. So Bermuda actually has gone up on the UPX side. Didn't change on the dollar side, but looking at the FSAs, it's kind of pricey for an FSA player. 8,282 UPX. Some people struggle to even reach 10,000. So if you're a free play person, that might be kind of expensive for you. But if you're putting a little money in, or you've gotten some flips and you're able to go ahead and have accumulated some more, Bermuda might be the place for you to go ahead and try to get into, because if you can sell for even 14,000 UPX as an FSA player, you'd be making a profit on your UPX side. Birmingham, on the UPX side, it has gone up just a smidge. On the dollar side, it actually went down, dropping to the $3.15 from $3.68. Bronx is going up on the UPX side, actually gone up a nice bit, and it's gone up on the dollar side. So going on both sides, $4.20 is above the $3.15 bare minimum. Brooklyn is not. It's at $3.15. It hasn't gone anywhere, but it's also gone down on the UPX side. Another place going down on both sides is Buenos Aires, and you can see it's gone down quite a bit on the UPX side from where it was. Might be a time for some people to go ahead and jump in there and buy that. It is not that much more expensive than the Bermuda FSAs. It actually went down on the dollar side, but it's still above $3.15. Chicago is not. It's another place where it's $3.15 for a very long time. But I will tell you guys that Meeks, the player Meeks, M-E-E-K, maybe S, that person has the floor in multiple cities on the dollar side, and not too far, and some on the UPX side. So that player is killing it right now in Upland, making a killing. In fact, I bought 2 properties from Meeks in Santa Clara tonight because they're $11 and some change each. And I could use them for my web, and I went ahead and grabbed that deal and saved the floor from being even lower than where it's at in Santa Clara. So we'll see what that's at as we go down. Looking at Dallas, it did go down. Cleveland's down a little bit. Dallas is down just a little bit, but on the dollar side, not too shabby. $4.20 hanging in there, not $3.15 yet. Detroit's been $3.15 for ages. It is going up a little on the UPX side. Now, for the FSA mint, I did not actually check that today, so don't for sure go by that, but I'm pretty sure it's about accurate. Fresno has been doing some ups and downs, but right now it is on the UPX side, and not too bad for the UPX side for a city like Fresno. The dollar side is $3.15. Kansas City also going a little bit down on the UPX side, but you can see Kansas City has a higher UPX value than Fresno. So I don't know why, but there are some places in Kansas City that I would like to get into. I believe I have 1 property in Lake Wacomas, but I would like some more because that node is pretty awesome. If you haven't heard of the Lake Wacomas node up in Kansas City, I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. We can take a look in a second, but I'm almost positive. And maybe, but I do want to make sure because I don't want anyone trying to head to Lake Wacomas and be like, what? There's no Lake Wacomas here. If only I knew how to spell it. I'm looking right now, guys. And I was right about the city, I think, when you turn my border on. Where did you just fly to? Yep, that's Kansas City. It's right by the water in there. That's a sweet node. All right, moving on. Las Vegas going down on the Epic side. Going up a little on the dollar side is not $3.15, which is something. London actually didn't do anything, but it's pretty like, well, 16,000 Epic, $7.99. But this dollar side went down, and that's pretty bad for London. $6.30. But if you want to pick up some London, I'm not sure if you want to right now because who knows? Maybe this is the trend we're going to see till it drops down to $5.25 and then $3.15. We don't know. Los Angeles going down on the Epic side, staying steady at $3.15 on that dollar side. Lucille not doing anything. Manhattan going up just a smidge on the Epic side, but going down on the dollar side, $23.10. Of course, a lot of these ones in Manhattan were like 1,000 something Epics, 2,000 Epics to mint. So they're making a killing, even though Manhattan is dropping. Miami is up a little on that Epic side, not too bad, 19,425. But on the dollar side, it is slipping. 525 is where it's at. Nashville going up on the Epic side, but staying steady at 315 on that dollar side. New Orleans going down, not even a really net, like it's barely anything in that little 0.01%. Dollar side still 315. Oakland going up, but not quite even, nothing to talk about, and also 315. Porto not doing much, but it's going up a smidge on its Epic side, as well as Queens, both of them 315. Rio is another place we see that $3.15 dollar floor, but it did go up a smidge on the Epic side. However, it is under 6,000 Epics for Rio, so not too great. Rutherford going up just a little on that Epic side, but look at that dollar side. That's actually only one property that's $4.69. Then it jumps up to about $16. But I was almost going to buy it. It's on Passaic. It's bigger than some of the other properties that are being sold for more, but I don't need it. So I wanted to actually say to any new players who are thinking about building a web in Rutherford, might be a good time to buy it on the dollar side because it's not too shabby. Hunting in Rutherford's pretty great when you were learning. San Francisco going up on the Epic side, going down on that dollar side. Another very tempting place to buy. $6.30 is where we're at with that. I kind of wonder if we're going to be slipping down to the $5.25 range and then to the $3.15 range. We will see what happens. Santa Clara going down on that Epic side, and like I said, the dollar side was actually lower. I brought it back to where it was stagnant back at that $12.60, but it was lower in $11 and something change range for two properties, which I purchased. One in North something and one in East, whatever, in Santa Clara. So Sao Paulo going down on the Epic side, but $3.15 on that Epic side, on the dollar side. Is it slow? It's got that very low floor, and for the FSA players, though, it is still pretty cheap to mint over in that area. Only 1,978 Epics. Might be worth it. South Lake Tahoe is going down on the Epic side, 16,800. Dollar floors will up a little, 525. Staten Island going down on the Epic side and staying at 315. Stockton, the Epic side is going up, actually, not too bad. And the floor for FSA players is 2,550 Epics, so still very affordable. Tokyo didn't do much on the Epic side, but it did go down tremendously, I think, on that dollar side, dropping from $6 into the $4.46 range. And there are a few of them at that price, so if you're interested in Tokyo, it might be your money grab time. Trenton, FSAs, you guys are in that 2,166 Epics. That's pretty cheap. And for the Epic side for everyone else, it's 4,964 Epics, still under 5,000 Epics to mint there, and selling at 315. So not a bad turnover while the floor is still low. Washington, D.C. is up on both sides, on the dollar side and on the Epic side, and that dollar side is $7.34. Not too shabby. All right, that's the floor. Now, I need to go ahead and actually share my whole screen. So let me do this. Present, share screen. It's going to be my entire screen because I have to screen mirror my phone for this treasure hunt. Let's do it. Treasure hunting, screen mirroring, MacBook Pro. All right. Now we're going to hop into this treasure hunt. Before I do, I'm going to make sure I go back to Santa Clara. I was looking at Lake Comus, so I was over by Kansas City. And before I start hunting, I'm also going to check my little float tail here and see if there's any airplanes I can grab nearby, because I'm not sure how many fins I have. Looks like I don't have anything I can grab, and I think the one that's near me is too far. I saw one, but yeah. So that's too far. Do I have any properties right there? Actually, I just bought a property. See, this is I bought this property over here in North because I didn't have any up there. That's when I got from Meeks. And I bought one over here in East, like right here in this line, because I thought that was a good place for my little map I got going here. I don't have a huge web in Santa Clara, but I have just enough to stay under 5 still. So let's go ahead and hop into that treasure hunt. Oh, wait. Still got to do one thing. I got to click a property, press treasure, and now I won't have to do that once my time gets going. So let's do that. Treasures. This is my free. Let's see how it goes. That's pretty close. I'm going to hop over here to my property and use it as a way to judge. And let's see what we got. Oh, still not there. But it's like diagonal to me. Let me see. Do I have? I feel like that would be right next to the property I just bought today. Oh no, that was southeast. Alright, so I'm thinking it's right in here. I don't want to go too far. Look up. I need that plane, so I'm going to go ahead and land on this property where there's a signal for low visibility. See, I knew I was getting low. 4 cents is all I'm working with. So I definitely want this airplane. Get those fins. All just to... Alright, still approaching the area. Let's see. Oh, those are out of my range. That treasure's down there some. Can't be that far. Oh, there's a plane. Ooh, expensive. Alright. I might have gone too far, but we'll see. I'm trying to get that plane. Let's go. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, 6 cents. Nice. Alright. Oh, it's back up there. I guess I overshot it, but by how much? How much did I really overshoot it? Ah, there's that low visit fee again. That's a good little math asset for people because it's very visible. Oh, I'm by the red. Alright, let's see. I guess that's too far. I can't imagine this property is too far for me to put on. Alright. So, I'm thinking I don't want to go too far over here. But let's try here. And there's our treasure. Woohoo! It wasn't as far, but maybe next time. Got our standard 230, and that's it. Let me go ahead and stop presenting this screen and say good night. That's the Friday Floors. That's our little treasure hunt we did. I hope you guys will tune in actually. Let's say tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. So 7 p.m. PT, do tune in and come watch the show. You can play from your own place, from your device, and compete without having to be on the live stream. But I will be sending out a link for people who would like to be on the video live stream and discuss the game live with us. So definitely please come watch, tune in on X or YouTube, leave a comment that you're watching, and definitely scan that QR code and take the survey if you haven't already. So one more thing is I actually am having kind of an impromptu game at a pretty early time. It's going to be 10 a.m. PT for people who are overseas. It'll be in their evening time. So if you're overseas and you really want to play and have a chance to win $50 as well, or map assets, you can definitely tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. PT. If you're in the US, 7 p.m. PT might work better for you. I hope to see you guys there. That's it for the floors, and good night, everybody.